Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allendery. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. Before we get started, we have someone who practices with us from Jordan. His name is Zarif. I hope I'm saying your name right, from Jordan, and he sent us some paintings. He actually sent them a few weeks ago, and I'm so sorry that it's taken us so long, but I would love to show you these paintings. Isn't it neat? That's beautiful. Isn't it neat that people all over the world, people with Parkinson's all over the world can be practicing with us? This is one of his paintings, and then the other one is this one. That's really neat. And thank you, Zarif. Again, I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for sharing those paintings with us. You can also upload, anybody, you can upload a picture in the chat on our website. That's a new feature that our PR agency, Uncork It, put together. And so you can upload a picture of your grandkids or something special, and that just helps us to build community and get to know one another better. Today's topic, Hispanic Heritage Month. Everybody say that with intent. Hispanic Heritage Month. Now speak out more. Project your voice forward one more time with lots of energy. Ready? Hispanic Heritage Month. And we're going to smile just for 2 seconds with intent. Ready? We always smile for a couple seconds. Take your water. We smile for a couple seconds because since we record these sessions, Julie and Elizabeth have a hard time of getting a picture of me when I'm always talking and moving. So they said, can you please stay still for a second or two? And so, you know what? People with Parkinson's need to practice smiling with intent, so we might as well do that at the beginning of each session. Take a sip of water with intent. The first speak out exercise, the warm up. I want you to connect these sounds. Really think about projecting every syllable forward with intent. Ready? May, me, my, again. May, me, my, moo. Let's do it again. May, me, my, moo. Don't worry if you can't do the whole sequence on one breath. That's not really so important. It's important that you connect them, so we're not doing may, me, my. You try to connect them. You keep the focus on projecting your voice forward, and whenever you need to take a breath, just do it. One more time. May, me, my, Very good. Take a sip of water with intent. Did you have a good weekend, by the way? Are you starting to incorporate intent into other activities? Go ahead and chat and let us know what you did this weekend with intent. If you're new to the chat, you'll see the kind of yellow, orangish colored box that says type in your nickname. Just put in your name and where you're from. So I would put Samantha from Dallas. You don't need to create a login or password or anything like that. This is just do that one time. And as long as you practice on the same device, it should come up. And the chat goes away at about 10 p.m. Central Time every day. Okay. Next, speak out exercise, the ah. Deliberately open your mouth wide and project the ah forward. Ready? Ah. Good. Speak out. Let's do it again. If the voice is not coming out clear, you need to project out a little bit more. And the voice, your throat should never hurt to do these. If your throat hurts, do not do these exercises and go talk to your speech pathologist. All right, let's do another ah with intent. Good. Let's do a shorter one. And one more. Good. All right, let's take a sip of water with intent, really thinking about it. Be deliberate as you grab your cup or your glass, and as you bring the cup to your mouth, really think about it. This is important with Parkinson's. You have to get used to, you need to heighten your awareness and become more aware of everything that you're doing. And if you do, you'll be able to do it better. The next speak out exercise is the glide. So important. If I had to pick one speak out exercise, if I was forced to, I don't want to, but if I had to pick one exercise that was the most important for swallowing, I would say it is the glide. Project a steady ah forward and slowly glide up. I want you to try to get as many little notes in there as you can. So we don't want to jump from this note to that one. We don't want to do ah. We don't want that. We want to try to get as many little notes as we can, because if we're missing notes in there when we do the glide, we could be missing those notes in our conversation, and that will make us have a monotone voice. So do everything you can to get as many little notes in there as you can. All right, here we go. Stay confident the whole way. Ready? It gets stronger on the way down. Okay, it gets stronger. You will feel that you will have to sit up straighter and purposefully open the mouth even more. Okay, it's getting stronger. Start high and then go down. Again. Okay. Now, let's start from the beginning. Ready? Good. Go ahead and get some water. I'm wearing this bracelet today. I will have to say that I'm upset. Those of you that have been practicing, see how I have to speak with intent, know that I wear a different bracelet every day, and I lost it. I looked down this morning when I was getting dressed and it's gone. So I'm actually going to be scouring my house tonight looking for it. I just don't know when it fell off of me. I hope it's at my house, but anyway, that's beside the point. All right, let's go ahead and do the counting. All right, I want you to lift your voice and speak out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Stop at the end of each row. Really connect them and be very deliberate. Think about what you're doing. Let's start from 1 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now backwards. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and take a sip of water. I need to bring something up to all of you because you're going to be hearing about this. This Thursday is North Texas Giving Day in North Texas, hosted by Communities Foundation. Y'all hear me say that Parkinson Voice Project raises money twice a year. I meet with donors all throughout the year privately, but there's only 2 times a year that we send out a donation letter. But if you're on our mailing list, you are going to see us mention North Texas Giving Day. And what I want to tell you about that, well, first of all, I have some really good news to share with you that has nothing to do with North Texas Giving Day. A family that's been in our program for 8 years has presented us with a holiday challenge. And you're going to hear more about it in October, but because this Thursday is North Texas Giving Day in the DFW area, I just want to go ahead and tell you now. Our goal is to raise $2 million over the holidays. If we raise $1.5 million, this family is going to contribute the final $500,000. Normally, I would not mention the holiday challenge until October, and that's when letters will go out. But because it is North Texas Giving Day, and you might see something about that, I'm just letting you know. But I want to tell you that there's nothing special about going on that website. I love the opportunity. It's a great opportunity for people who never heard about us, okay? So they'll Google Parkinson's or they'll go into North Texas Giving Day and find us. But there is no advantage for you, those of you that have been donating to us for years and years. There's no extra match through North Texas Giving Day. A lot of people think there is. So there's no reason to do that. If you normally just send a check, do that so that you don't have those credit card fees. It's out there. Our profile is there, and I love it for new donors. But for those of you, I just want you to know our match that we have, raise $1.5 million and receive $500,000 is our match. Has nothing to do with North Texas Giving Day. Okay? All right, just wanted to tell you that. So sometimes people get really nervous and they feel like they need to make a donation that day. They don't. You don't need to do that. Just make a donation before December 31st. All right, let me go ahead to our reading. Hispanic Heritage Month. Everybody say that with intent. Hispanic Heritage Month. We are learning how to speak with intent, and we are also strengthening our muscles. Let's read this with intent. National Hispanic Heritage Month begins in September. Now lift every word and throw it forward. Ready? National Hispanic Heritage Month begins in September. Really stretch it out. Next. It's a time to celebrate Hispanic histories and culture. Again, with more intent. It's a time to celebrate Hispanic histories and cultures. Next. El Salvador celebrates its independence on September 15th. Again, with intent. El Salvador celebrates its independence on September 15th. We're building strength and endurance, but only if you use enough intent. Ready? Honduras also celebrates its independence on September 15th. Speak out more. Honduras also celebrates its independence on September 15th. Next. Mexico celebrates its independence on September 16th. Lots of intent. Ready? Mexico celebrates its independence on September 16th. Wow, let's take a sip of water. We're working hard. I feel my mouth getting tired. Those were long sentences, having to articulate and use so much intent. I'm going to show you some flags. I want you to describe the flag, okay? And tell us what country it's from. Here's your history lesson. All right, Guatemala. All right, look at it again. All right, next one. Which flag is this? Go ahead and describe it with intent. Tell me about the colors and what you see on the flag, and really concentrate, project your voice forward, make it as clear as possible. That was the flag for Ecuador. And this flag, describe it and tell me which country that's from. All right, Mexico. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words twice with intent. Exaggerate the G's, the K's, and the NG's. Ready? Gula ganga ga. Gula ganga ga. Next. Kukamanguka. Kukamanguka. Ready? Gangla. Gangla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. Take a sip of water. We are going to do the bonus reading. I'm going to tell you it is very challenging, so you can download the reading material and work on it. So what I did was I highlighted a lot of different words. By the way, the reason that I bring up North Texas Giving Day, I want to tell you, is, for example, we had a donor that would donate $10,000 a year every year. And one year he went through North Texas Giving Day and made that gift. Well, normally he would have sent in a check. And at that time, the fee for North Texas Giving Day was 5%. And so we actually lost $500 because the donor went through that website instead of just sending in the check. Now, they have reduced their fee to 2.49%, which is much more reasonable. But that's just one example. So I love that they do it, and I love that we educate new donors. But for those of you that are veteran donors to Parkinson Voice Project, you can just go to our website and do that. All right, bonus reading. This is tough, okay? This is tough. So I highlighted a lot of the words. We're going to stretch out the highlighted words, okay? Here we go. Hispanic eccentricity is reproduced and multiplied in America, especially in those countries such as Mexico and Peru, where ancient and splendid civilizations had existed. We're in total control right now. All right, ready? In Mexico, the Spaniards encountered history as well as geography. That history is still alive. It is a present rather than a past. The temples and gods of pre-Columbian Mexico are a pile of ruins, but the spirit that breathed life into that world has not disappeared. It speaks to us in the Hermetic language of myth, legend, forms of social existence, popular art, and customs. It takes a lot of control to read something that challenging, but you can do it. You need to focus on speaking out, stretch out those highlighted words, and believe me, if you can read something like that fluently, with your best voice, not letting it rush, then you can carry on a conversation with family and friends. So if you're struggling with conversation, please work more on the reading. Start with simple reading and build up to something challenging like we just read. You can download today's reading material. It's above and below the chat feature on our website. Thank you for joining me. We're off to a great start. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.